Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm going to discuss about cookies in servlet. A cookie is a small piece of information that is persisted between the multiple client requests. The cookie has a name, a single value, and optional attributes such as a comment, path and domain qualifiers, a maximum age, and a version number. By default, each request is considered as a new request. In cookies technique, we add cookie with response from the servlet. So cookie is stored in the cache of the browser. After that, if request is sent by the user, cookie is added with request by default. Thus, we recognize the user as the old user. Now, types of cookies. There are two types of cookies in servlets, non-persistent cookie and persistent cookie. Non-persistent cookie is valid for a single session only. It is removed each time when the user closes the browser. Persistent cookie is valid for multiple sessions. It is not removed each time when the user closes the browser. It is removed only if the user logouts or sign out. Now, what are the advantages of cookies? The simplest technique of maintaining the state, and cookies are maintained at the client side. And disadvantages of cookies are it will not work if cookie is disabled from the browser and only textual information can be set in the cookie object. And I'll explain you in detail. Cookie is an object that stores text information in the form of key value pairs created on the server and sent back to the client browser and stored in the browser. In HTTP session also, the server has generated a cookie for storing session ID between server and the client. Apart from the server generated cookie, if programmer wants to additionally create any cookie, then programmer had to use the cookies concept of servlet programming. In servlet programming, the cookies is available in the package called java x.servlet.http.start. And the benefit of creating cookies in servlet programming is it is possible to transfer old data of the client along with the new data to the servlet whenever request is submitted. And creating cookie object. How do you create a cookie object? While creating an object of cookie class, it is mandatory to pass both key and value. That is, we cannot create a cookie by only key or value or an empty cookie. That is, cookie object equal to new cookie of key comma value. Then transferring a cookie from server to browser. When a cookie is created by a servlet at server side, then it must be transferred back to browser. In order to transfer a cookie from server to browser, then cookie object is added to response. To add a cookie to response object, HTTP servlet response has given a method called add cookie, that is response.addCookie of cookie object. Then how do you read cookies from browser? Whenever a client is submitted the request from browser to server, servlet should read the cookies from the browser. In order to read the cookies, HTTP servlet request interface has given a method called getCookies. So this is about cookies, and I have created one application for cookie where we are having index.html, link.html, login.html, login servlet.java, logout servlet.java, and profile servlet.java, and web.xml. So I'll show you this example for cookie. First, create a dynamic web project on cookies. Then inside the source folder, first create a package here. Inside the package, there are two cookie servlets here. That is cookie ex1 and cookie ex2. And inside the web content, we have one index.html and one web.xml in the webin folder. Web.xml should always be inside the webin folder, whereas index.html should be in the web content. So now if all of you know this web.xml contains the first servlet, servlet name is cookie x1, Servlet class is cookie x1, and second servlet name is cookie x2, and servlet class is cookie x2. First servlet mapping is inside servlet mapping we have servlet name as cookie x1 and the URL pattern is cookie1. But the second servlet inside the servlet mapping servlet name is cookie x2 and the URL pattern is cookie2. And inside the welcome file list we have taken here index.html, so you need to mention as index.html. So first the control starts from here. You open the index.html and run the application on the server. Select the Tomcat server and select the cookies project and say finish. No need to restart the server every time. If you make any modifications only, you need to restart the server. So the server has started and here it is asking for the name. If I enter it as Spot and say if I click the button go, then it is saying welcome Spot. If I again click the button go, then it goes into cookie 2, that is hello Spot. So this is how the cookie operates. And we have one more application for cookies, that is cookie login. Cookies login. Here first create a dynamic web project by naming as cookies login. Inside the source folder, first create a package here. Inside the package, you have three servlets here. One is login servlet.java, logout servlet.java, and profile servlet.java. And inside the web content, you have three files inside the web content, that is index.html, link.html, and login.html. Then inside webbing you will have the web.xml. So here also the first servlet name is login servlet and servlet class is login servlet. Second servlet name is logout servlet class is logout servlet. Third servlet name is profile servlet and servlet class is profile servlet. For the first servlet, define the servlet mapping here. Inside that servlet name is login servlet and URL pattern is login. For the second servlet, inside servlet mapping, the servlet name is logout servlet and the URL pattern is logout. For the third servlet, inside servlet mapping, the servlet name is profile servlet and the URL pattern is profile. Inside the welcome file list, you need to mention these three files, that is index.html, link.html, and login.html. So first open the index.html and the control starts from here. So run and right click on the index.html application and run on the server. Select the Tomcat server, select the appropriate project, particular project cookies login, and then say finish. No need to restart server every time. Just say OK. We'll clean the server once. If any errors occur, don't worry about the errors. Just stop the server. Just clean the Tomcat directory once. Then again start the server. The server is starting, so right click on the index.html application and say run as and run on server. And say next. Select the cookies login project and say finish. So you got welcome to login app by cookie. So first if I say login, I'll go into login. And if I enter the spot and password as spot, if I say login, it says sorry username or password error. So if I again enter Spot and if I enter the correct password, it is admin123. Then if I say login, say you are successfully logged in. Welcome Spot. If you want to see the profile, go to profile and click the profile, then welcome to profile, welcome Spot. Then at last you can log out. You are successfully logged out. So this is the cookies login application. So if you get any errors, you just clean the stop the server and clean the Tomcat directory and just start the server again and run the application. Or if you get any serious errors, you just go to Google and then type the error and search for the solution. So hope you understood and now I'm stopping here. Okay, thank you.